had goals that, we said, okay, once we saw the comp plan, we're like, okay, well, let's try for this one. And we didn't even know what this one was. We just, let's try for this one. And then as we started getting rolling, we're like, oh my gosh, we need to keep moving. And kudos to all of you guys. So obviously all of you, I say this every call and you're probably going to say, oh my God, here goes Tony again, giving us love and props. I'm just telling you guys, it is so fun working with all of you and getting to know all of you. It's like it feels like we're all kind of connected with the same kind of energy, which is cool. We're all like students. We're all excited, obviously. We're all eager to unveil to the world what we're doing, to discover potentially, a way to change our family tree forever from a financial standpoint. You guys, and we're all in that same vibration, which is cool. So I want to thank all of you because we have people from all over the world here in France and Australia and as far north as South Dakota. So there you go. All right.
Like Canada would be north, honey. Which we do have Canadians.
We do have Canadian. Okay, so let's get started, you guys. Please have a paper. Hey, Moshi, please have a piece of paper to pen handy. And then we're going to talk about a goal. So in your mind, as we're talking about everything, just what is your goal for the month of September, right? So we have the next 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks. What is your goal? So just be thinking about that now that you guys have hit, certain ranks. Okay, so now what's the thing that really, really is going to set you on fire? Okay, so Ron,
Yeah,
I'm going
and
to turn it over to you.
some people don't even know what a status or a rank is either,
Yeah.
and that's okay. But I wanted to really just kind of talk a little bit about what just happened and what we finished last night, because for those of you that have started with us last month in August, we had that amazing invite system. That invite system doesn't go away, but here's what happened is that while they were building the back office and the systems and people were coming on board all around the world, and we're loading the vendors, or we're loading the products and stuff like that, they had to push back the invite system, which normally only is 1 week. Tuesday, it goes and it ends on Tuesday nights. It starts on Wednesday morning, so it's like Tuesday to Tuesday basically. So that's going to be the normal invite system where the waterfall happens. So what happened is that the very first one with this, pre-launch, and we're going, and everybody's sending out those invites and stuff. That happened to be 3 weeks long, the very first one. So that was, and very could well be, well, that was just the beginning. As the company is growing, as more promoters are coming on board, more influencers and influencer pros, that waterfall is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every single week. So those of you that upgraded before last night, midnight Central Standard Time, you got on the very first one. That's great. But what I can tell you now is that Tony and I, we're going to put thousands of people into this. Razzie, he's going to put thousands of people in this. JC, Moshi, they're going to put thousands of people in this, you guys. So those people
Sergio
have to go somewhere, right? They have to go somewhere, and you are part of our somewhere. So there's always going to be a waterfall. Plus, we're enrolled by the president of the company, Nick Sarnicola. There's always going to be a waterfall. And so just so that you guys know that anybody that you're talking to now, this is still sense of urgency. Are you kidding me? You're in the very beginning. And the ones who upgrade today on Tuesday, Wednesday, sorry, ended Tuesday night, the ones that upgrade today get in the very front of the next waterfall that ends next Tuesday night at midnight. Does that make sense? So that sense of urgency, anybody that couldn't get in last night, get them in immediately today, as soon as we can, right? Because then they're in the very front of the movie theater, or the front of the line, or the front, or whatever, and everybody else has to fall behind them or underneath them. And this goes for the entire company, but it also goes for your leaders. So whether you're on Anne Marie's team, who's just crushing it, or Melissa's team, who's just crushing it, or Dr. David's team, who's, like literally these people are filling up your waterfall, but it trickles from the top down with us on down. So, I know that some people are like, oh, I just didn't have the money yet, or I just couldn't get in, or whatever. It's okay. You're still at the very beginning. So I just wanted to go through, and Tony can talk a little bit about that too, but I'm going to pull up a Shoply website so that you guys can kind of see. We're going to go through updates on when things start now this week, because the time changed a little bit. But Tony, I'll let you talk a little bit about
Yeah.
that waterfall one.
So what I really love about this, you guys, this is this business is a marathon, right? So, but in that marathon, you have these sprints. And what I love about the weekly sprint, because let's just be real. Some people only can sprint for a few days at a time, right? So you get somebody excited. Maybe they have one good week and then they take 3 weeks off because they're with the kids, they're on vacation, whatever. So what I love about this is you guys, every week there's an opportunity for you to get a spike in your business, right? So we're on this marathon, we're this long race. But along the race during the course of the month, you guys, there's these sprints. So that to me is exciting because you can get people, that weren't sprinting the first week will sprint the second week, or you can get everybody sprinting on the third week. That's what makes it really cool. So I'm really excited about that because we used to preach that back in the day when we were building our other businesses. Like, hey, we're going to sprint hard during this time. Get our wind back a little bit, sprint again. That way people don't get burnt out. So here we go.
Okay, so the invite link still, obviously, it just started again. We've got 6 days, 7 hours, 50 minutes, 17 seconds, as you can see on the screen. And then that next waterfall ends, and then the next one begins. So that's going to be a weekly thing. Right now, you're still going to go to invite.shoply.com to send those invites out. But by Friday, if you guys can see on the screen, you can copy the link in your back office to invite potential affiliates or influencers. So you're not going to have to use that invite link. If you don't want to, you can just send them this, but time is of the essence. Now, why we like the invite.shoply.com is because it is a funnel system. It does have the videos, it does have everything ready, all the information. And either way, if they click on that, they get a timestamp for this new week, or if they click on your link and get signed up, they're also a timestamp too, whether they upgrade or not. Now, affiliates, just so you guys know, affiliates, they do not get a position in your downline. They do not get a team. They're not team builders. Affiliate is like a glorified customer. Affiliate can go sell things. They can go on the website and they can pick something and they get paid directly from the vendor, but their volume and they are attached just to you and your node. They don't go anywhere else, right? Influencers and influencer pros, when they enroll on the enrollment link and they'll see the 3 different things that they'll choose from, they go into your downline community. They get spilled down wherever, depending on how many people you put in there, but they are also enrolled by you. So they're a unilevel. There are 2 different compensation plans, and I don't want you guys to get really confused. All that you know is that every time somebody enrolls, whether you enroll them, somebody above you enrolls somebody, or somebody below you enrolls somebody, they're spilling underneath you somehow in that community bonus, no matter what. But the people that you personally enroll, they're called unilevel, and they just kind of go wide, but you'll be able to, once you hit mic 1, place those underneath people. So then those people are getting paid twice. They're getting paid to the community bonus and the unit level bonus. So it's kind of like 2 different trees, 2 different comp plans. And that's what I love about this, is that everybody gets blessed. And that's what's so beautiful about it. So when it comes to affiliates, this link will be available on Friday. They'll probably talk a little bit about it tonight. And then on Monday is when you'll be able to use your store link to start inviting customers. Now, your customers, when they buy, their volume goes towards your personal volume. So everybody write this down. This month, if you enrolled already, and let's say you have 500 or 800, you will not be required any more volume because you enrolled this month. You'll have that 500, that 800. You are qualified. Everybody else who enrolled in August, you'll need to have at least 100 PV. Your $39.99 or your $29.99 is going to cover part of that. And then you'll either enroll some affiliates, or you'll enroll some customers, or you're just going to go shopping like I did already. So and I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's really, really cool. So everybody will have plenty of time. And when you go down to your organization and you go down to your rank progress right here, this is where you're going to see, depending on let's say what rank you want to go hit. So if you want to go hit mic 1, which is that number that most people want to go hit, because then other things get unlocked. You want to go to option 2, no matter what that's on, and you'll be able to see what's actually required, what the volume is, and what you need, and what you're capped out at. really none of that really matters until you actually have a team and that you start building. And that's something that Tony and I can actually sit down with you and go through it and say, here it is. But to know what your goals are, you're able to actually go and to the incentive plan, which we have all the slide decks and everything inside all of the groups. And you'll be able to, and I have it all on my notebook right here on my desk. I know exactly how much volume is that somebody needs to go hit a certain status. They call it a status instead of a rank. So for Mac 1, which is one of the top ranks in the company, and it actually, you know, opens up a lot, is 25,000 in volume. And we have a couple of people that have done that. And we have a couple of people that are really close to that as well that are running. And that is really, when it comes to creating the larger ranks or statuses, you have to have a certain amount of leaders, right? And so you guys have to let us know, is that, okay, Rhonda, I want to just go hit let's say, if I want to go hit Mike 1, that's 7,000 volume. That really is great, because then you get added to a corporate like thread of leadership. So 7,000 should be everybody's goal. And that's you and your team and what you guys are doing. So, which is great. You have until the end of the month to get that done, but the waterfall starts every single week. So the community bonus, I know some of you guys are probably wondering, well, what about this waterfall and what's happening over the next 2 days? That is going to be filling. So probably while you guys are sleeping, some of them are going to be awake in Europe and different areas or whatever. You might start seeing a little bit different things added to the website. Start clicking around and checking everything out, which is really cool. But eventually, by late tomorrow night, probably midnight, there will actually be either a new tree loaded in. You'll see nodes, you'll see volume, but you won't see names and numbers and stuff like that. That's that waterfall effect. Some of you might have 5 people. Some of you might have 10 extra people in your downline. Some might have who know. We just never know what's going to happen. But just getting in at the very beginning, which is great. The first community bonus is going to be paid out on Friday. So Thursday night, midnight is what I'm guessing, is that those nodes will be filled unless there's a challenge that comes up. So I guess we wanted to see if anybody has any questions. I mean, those are the main things, other than going to invite.shoply.com, clicking on upgrade now, that logs you into your account, and just clicking on all the little things that you have in there to see, setting up your e-wallet. Everything always is inside our Telegram groups, all of the information, all of the videos, and we have a YouTube page that has our training videos on it, as well as upgrade Q&As. But there's always somebody inside the community that would absolutely love to answer questions for you guys. And so it's okay to ask. Somebody that knows the answer is going to answer it for you. And don't forget, we also have a Facebook page. Tony?
Yeah, a lot of great stuff, you guys. So just so we're clear, you guys, the invite process, we're going to continue to use the invite process until we get the links activated. So then you can send to somebody your affiliate link, and same thing happens, right? They send the link, they go through the upgrade process, they get to go into all the marketing, all the funnels that are being built right now. So it's going to be so easy when we have that link, because they'll hit your site, and like I've talked about before, they'll go in one door or another. If they go in the influencer door, there'll be influencer videos in there. We saw a sneak peek last night of exactly that experience for all your potentials that are going to maybe become affiliates and or influencers. So that has been built. They're just uploading everything now onto the platform, making sure it all looks beautiful and works. It looks amazing. But again, the tools are going to do all of your sorting for you. I want you guys to fully understand that. I do not want you guys to be the tool. Okay, you shouldn't have to be the person that's explaining this to anybody, because if you start doing that, then people start thinking it's more than it is, and they get confused. So we're just going to direct traffic, you guys. So in your mind, I just want you to be a traffic cop and go, hey man, I'm going to send you this link. Check out what I'm doing. I know you're going to love it. And then have them make their decision based on the information they see. If they see something they like and they have a couple questions that need to get answered, then no problem. But at least you know you've got a doorway to go in. Also, some of you might have saw by clicking around in your back office, you might have saw a page that had a bunch of products on it. Although we were all excited that we had that page, that is not going to be the page when the site is built. So that page was built specifically for all of the stuff they're doing behind the scenes. Yeah, for compliance issues before we go live. All the merchants needed to see this, all the legal team needed to see that there's actually products on the page. So what you saw, even though you probably got really, really excited, it's not going to look like that. It's going to be much better, I can assure you, but they had to put something up. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, but again, if you do want to go buy something, you can,
Yep.
and the
Yeah.
volume will be in there. I know Dave, Razzie probably has a question, but okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about, you guys remember your invite system. So you have people that you invited. Okay, so here's mine. So I have 59 registered. There's 2,000 in our community. There are people that I invited 3 weeks ago that haven't upgraded yet. So what happens if I go back to these people and go, oh my gosh, let's get you upgraded. And they're like, well, wait a second, what happened? I thought it ended last night. No, we got another 6 days. There's no reason to go into the whole like da 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 all that stuff, right? But here's the kicker. Anybody that already has these, they're time stamped, they are literally first in line for this week. So those are the people that you want to go get upgraded first, because they are time stamped to be first in line right now. So if you go send an invite out to somebody brand new today and they get registered, but you sent one to somebody yesterday or the day before, or even 3 weeks ago, right? They're still first in line. So we still have that huge opportunity to go get those people and to go help them get started. So that's huge. The other one thing is, Tony, do you want to talk about the digital courses and vendors, just to see if there's anybody in here that maybe knows somebody?
Yeah.
This is what we really need right now.
Yeah. So last night, you guys, we need a full court press. If you are a coach, trainer, have had the desire to create a product, probably a lower end product out of the gate, so like a $100 product, something like that. All these people that have upgraded, right? That now need about $70, let's say, in PV. All these people are going to be looking for products to buy so that they qualify for their 100. So they qualify for their 100 PV that they need to get their check, right? So if you are a content creator or you've ever had dreamed about being one, we are encouraging you to have that done, start working on it, or if you've got one sitting on a shelf somewhere, to get that process started. If you know any content creators, you guys, we want to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of all kinds of products, not just personal development. We're talking how to do breath work, how to do yoga, how to plant trees, like whatever that is, whatever your passion is, you guys, please, 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 please put your passion to paper, get it on a product, maybe record some videos, and let's get you let's get you on this platform. It's a selling feature for you, right? When you're building your business, hey, I'm on this platform. Oh my gosh, I sell courses 24/7 in 180 different countries. Oh my, it's amazing. You guys, so if you know if you have or if you know anybody, please, 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 please invite them to the platform. Say, hey, Mary, I know you've got this amazing product, this digital product. I got to share Shoply with you because you need to be in front of our thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of consumers and influencers that are ready to buy. Okay, so let us know, you guys, and if you need any help with that, hit me up. I can walk you through that process. But we need content ASAP.
And one of the other things that we were told, and a lot of the stuff that we're talking about tonight, you're probably going to hear on the Zoom, but it's going to be much more in depth. They're going to do some strategies. They're going to go into some more details, even more updates that we don't have. But who of you guys know somebody in India or some of these huge countries where maybe they don't have, $799 or $499 and they want to be an affiliate? And the affiliates are $9.99, right? $9.99 a month. They are looking into the possibility of allowing all of these people who have got their invites to upgrade to an affiliate for free without a credit card, because some just don't have the money yet, and then go ahead and start selling, make money, fill out their wallet, and then pay their $9.99 out of their wallet every month. That's what they're working on. They really want to help these third world countries. And, because there's a couple of leaders that have thousands of people in other countries like that, where they're like, oh, they're really, really want to go out there and they want to do this. It's just even coming up with that money right away. So we're really excited about that. Our company is always going to be looking out for everybody and helping everybody. So that's something too that they're going to probably talk a little bit about. And
that's so huge, you guys. I mean, can you imagine coming on our platform for free, not taking any credit card, using our platform, making money on our platform, and using the commissions from our platform from the sales that you made to pay for your monthly subscription. You guys,
Yeah.
please come on.
Also in the future, they talked a little bit about crypto being used and being paid out and stuff. So believe me, they're looking at everything, and that's awesome. I can't wait until we can actually start doing the trainings and stuff. So they showed us a little video of like how the platform is going to look with the digital assets that are on there and different things that we're going to be able to click on and purchase. And that's really, really exciting. So what we want to do is make sure that all of you guys are on tonight, and you'll get that information and some more strategy. Also get those people that haven't upgraded yet. You know, their timestamp is still great. It's still in the front of the line. They just didn't get it last night when we closed out, but they'll get it in the beginning of this waterfall for this week, and get them plugged into our Facebook group and to our Telegram channel. It's best just to be in the channel, because then every post that we put in there, you can comment and it takes you somewhere else, so that you're not having to like read every single comment that people have. So that channel is the best one. It's the black and yellow check mark in there. And then we also have a group for people that have upgraded. We're in a leadership group too. And Razi, I know that you had a question. You're one of our top leaders, and I know you're going to have, oh gosh, hundreds of thousands of people on board soon. They're rocking and rolling. And you had a question. Do you see him in here?
Yeah, he's up there.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't see you, but can hear you.
Yeah. So just for the new people that are on, that are brand new, share with them how we generate volume now, and then how will we generate volume in the future to hit our ranks? Because some people are asking.
Yeah. Okay. So when you come on board as an influencer or influencer pro, you're either 500 or 800 volume. That immediately goes towards your group, and anybody else that you enroll, they're 500 or 800. So that will always be it. Like, that will always be the way to get the most volume, is by building a team. Now, when you bring on affiliates, that's $9.99 a month, or your influencer, which is $29.99 a month, and your pros are $39.99 a month. Every time their subscription runs once a month, that's volume for you and your entire team, as well as anytime anybody brings on a customer, that's volume. And every time an affiliate actually goes out and sells something, there's a percentage of that as well. So you'll see a lot of volume. Now, that's one matrix. That's one way. That's your ranks. That's your status. And then there's the community bonus, which is completely separate and different. There's volume in that, there's nodes in that, and that's the waterfall. Does not go towards your status, does not go towards your rank, doesn't help in any of that. It's just a different pay plan, a different comp plan, which is extra. And that right there could be thousands and thousands of dollars, because you just never know who's going to get what. As long as you're active, and an active promoter at the lowest level is 100 PV per month. And that is your $29.99 or $39.99. So that goes towards it. Every affiliate that's paying $9.99 a month, every single one of those goes towards it. And all of your customer volume goes towards it. So for example, I went and bought some product on the cart. They wanted us to practice and look at it and see how smooth it went and stuff. I spent $154 and I got 95 points out of that. That was great. I only needed 100 to be active. Well, then my $39.99 is going to hit this month. So I'm going to be over my 100 PV. As you move up in statuses or ranks, your volume will have to go up in your PV. So that means that you'll need to have customers. You'll need to have, and then Dave fell off. You'll need to have affiliates and stuff. But the system will always show you when you log in what rank you want to hit and exactly what it is that you need. This month, everybody will need 100 PV. And if you came in this month already, like I said earlier, then you're not going to have to do anything. But usually you're going to have a customer. But they have waived the customers this month for those that have actually already paid this month, because you're already active. So that was pretty much it. Hopefully, anybody else have any, questions? Because
it's just to reiterate, because you guys, you're going to hear this. Well, how do I qualify for $100 every month? What do I got to spend money on? You're going to have those negative people that are going to say, there's no way I can spend $100 a month on whatever. So, okay. If you are an influencer, you're going to be paying 29 or 39. So that counts as part of it. So now you just need 70 or 60, right? So let's say, so you go onto the market and you buy something maybe for the house that you need, or you want to try a new product, and maybe that will qualify you. So congratulations, you did it. Or you just go get a couple customers. Go get your mom or your dad, your sister, your aunt to go buy some stuff, and those customers will count towards your 100. There should be no reason why somebody cannot have 100 in PV, you guys, because it's not going to happen. In fact, when Nick was even talking about it, he goes, there's no one in here that's going to have 100 PV. Everybody's going to be having like 160, 150, 180, 300, 500, 700, because you guys are going to have tons of customers. So just remember that. So don't stress out over it and tell your people, oh no, it's easy squeeze. You get customers. Send your link out. Get a couple people buying on it. Okay. So don't stress out. All right. If you stress out, your people are going to stress out. So we don't want you guys stressed out. It's going to be easy.
Yep. So Dallas, we'll talk a little bit about Dallas. It's kind of like a pre-launch. It's going to be the end of October, the last week in October. I think it's the 24th, 25th, and 26th. Thursday is going to be, you're going to have the ability to go through all of LaCour Industries, and you can take tours of both of the big buildings and kind of see how it works, which is great. Friday, there will be some training, probably a snapshot, a little bit of recognition. And then Saturday is the big day for lots of training, in-depth strategy. So if you can get to Dallas the last weekend in October, then go ahead and start booking it. We're going to be, I'll put in like the thread or whatever, the hotel that we'll be at. There'll probably be a hotel link, but for those that like to plan early and get it done, they'll probably be launching that or talking about that tonight as well. And then somebody else had a question. Yeah. So Abram, it's not the 10th through the 17th. It's been pushed back, 24th, 25th, 26th. As far as I know right now, there's no qualification for Dallas. It's probably going to be first come, first serve. I think they're going to have like 300 seats. I'm sure they're going to save so many seats for leaders. But I would say Mike 1 would be the minimum that you would probably need to be at to get there, which is 7,000 volume. As soon as they have the link available for people to pre-register, or I don't know if they'll sell tickets or how that's going to happen. Maybe they'll have more information about it tonight too.
Yeah. The comment last night was we're going to send it out to the top 1,000 people, and then we'll probably have 300 seats. So if you're a Mike 1 or and above, then once you find out, I would highly suggest. We have a lot of fun. So it's one thing to go see the facility and, get to see what's behind you. I mean, you'll see, a 1 million square foot facility. So it's massive, but you'll get to meet everybody. You'll get to meet all the owners, the founders, all the influencers, a lot of people on your team. And then we have fun too. So we're going to hang out, go to dinners together, just get to know each other, and take a lot of B-roll for Instagram and social media.
Well, yeah, and you get to hang out with the influencers too. So that would be a great place to, bring people. But anyways, we didn't want to keep you guys that long today. 30 minutes is great. We'll get the information out, get the recording out. Again, get on tonight. You're going to hear more information. And then Friday is when your affiliate link in your back office is supposed to go live. And then Monday, your link in your back office for customers is supposed to go live. And again, like Tony said, that customer link, there's going to probably be only 20 different vendors on there. They're still onboarding lots of vendors. They're making sure they have the product. They're making sure they're good. We're working on digital stuff, and then people will be able to go shopping. So it's not something that, you're going to have some pushback. You're going to have some people like, that's it. This is not Amazon. Well, of course not. We're right in the very beginning. But eventually we're going to have everything on there. But we need you guys to go find us those vendors, and we'll get them going too. So that's all I got.
Speed of the leader, speed of the group, attitude of the leader, attitude of the group. So what you see in me and Rhonda is what you're always going to get, because we love this. And if there's a challenge, we just plow through it, you guys, with a smile on our face and gratitude. So if you're having challenges in your team, you guys, again, we have to, as pioneers and leaders, we just have to step up our game and who we are and what we believe. And, tell people it's okay. It's okay. We'll get through it. All is well. these guys know what they're doing. You're in good hands. Let's just rock and roll. Let's send out some invites, and eventually everything just will kind of fall by the wayside. So we're excited as always to work with you guys. If you have any questions, hit us up. Make sure, please, 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 please. We record every single one of our videos. We record every single one of our trainings. We post them all up on our YouTube channel, which there are links in our Telegram group, and everything that is of importance is in our Telegram groups. We have multiple groups. So just so you guys know, we are always going to push that. You should never have to question if somebody asks you on your team, hey, did they record it? Where's that at? You guys should always say it's here. Okay. We're trying to keep you guys focused and bring this big, huge atmospheric pressure into one little tiny place for you, okay? That's what our goal is. You just got to know where it's at, right? And I'm adamant about this because I get really weird texts at 2:00 in the morning going, hey, did you record your? And I'm like, oh gosh. So we need you guys as leaders to let your people know where to go, okay? Where to find the information. If they're not invited to Telegram group, they're going to be lost. So make sure you're at least doing that, okay? We love you guys.